Sass Queen. Hey Twinklers, welcome back to my channel. Today, if you cannot tell by the name of this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my Daisy pin board. Daisy is my favorite Disney character. I have loved Daisy since I was a little girl. I remember my cousin and I used to play this matching game. It was a Disney matching game and you had to like flip over the cards and it was a Disney character. It had a bunch of Disney characters on it and I remember I loved Daisy, and whenever my cousin got the match I would be so upset. I remember watching Daisy Duck in an old Disney movie. It was called Mr. Duck Steps Out, and it was Daisy. She was talking to like a shrink, and I remember this movie. I thought it was so cool how old and like retro it was, and I remember it and I loved it, and I've loved Daisy since then. I love her fierceness. I love her attitude. I love her look. She's always looking on point. So she is just my favorite Disney character. I have been collecting pins of Daisy for the past about year and a half now. I have my own little pin board. I've showed you some of the pins I've acquired. And you guys seem to really like them. You guys also wanted to see my Daisy collection, so now that I have my office in order, I can definitely show you guys that. So I hope you guys really enjoy this video and enjoy my Daisy pins as much as I do. Alright, let's flip you around and I will show you my Daisy pin board. Alright, so starting up at the top, the 70 Years with Daisy Duck. We have this Then and Now collection. Daisy looks so cute looking at her own reflection. I really love Daisy in her original form with her little fascinator, so you will see a number of those pins on this board. Moving down here, I have two fantasy pins. The one, the Daisy Duck Cupcake, was actually gifted to me by my friend Katie at Over the Movie. This was actually a Hot Topics pin and I loved it so much. I actually wanted to get it for myself, but I didn't, but no worries because it was gifted to me. Right beside that is this typo pin of Daisy, which was also gifted to me by my lovely sister-in-law, and it says Sass Queen and she's looking super sassy there. Then over here we have Disneyland 2006 Daisy Duck 70th Anniversary. It's Daisy again in her regular form with her little fascinator. She also has her little umbrella on it, and her umbrella is like it's a movable. This pin is also an LE of 1000 and it's honestly one of my favorites with all that glitter in the background. I just love it. Coming down here we have this Daisy Duck, and it was a debut pin. So it says she debuted as Donna Duck originally in 1937. So again, really great with her little fascinator. Over here is another absolutely gorgeous pin from Disney Tokyo, and it is her with this beautiful balloon. And if you can see at the bottom here, if I can study this, so it says 30 at the bottom for the 30th anniversary, and it is like a little Mickey head. I think that's just a really cute little detail on there. I love her bow, and again the balloon is so beautiful and sparkly and just adorable. Moving on down to this one, it is this beautiful sepia toned Daisy. This is a PTD. It's an LE of 400 from the Hollywood Studio Store. This was also gifted to me. It was gifted to me by my friend Kate at Princess Minnie. I'm sure you guys all know who she is. She is just so great and fabulous, and she gave me this pin because she just knew I would love it, and I definitely do. Coming up here to this Daisy Duck since 1937. This is also part of the Then and Now collection. So we have Daisy in her fascinator form over here, but when you flip it over, it's her in her regular form or her present day form. Like really, how cool is that? I absolutely love that it has that on this pin. I think that's so neat. From one of the park packs, here is this Daisy in her little pixelated form. I love this one. I did actually have to trade to get it, but I was so happy that I was able to get it. Over here from the Hollywood Walk of Fame, we have Daisy with her hands and her star on the Walk of Fame. This one is also an LE. I think it's an LE of 2000, might be 3000, but I think it's 2000. Moving to kind of my centered piece of this board, this beautiful limited edition 90th anniversary daisy pin. This was gifted to me by Yvette at Happily Ever Evie. I love this pin. It is probably one of my, well, it is my favorite out of my daisy collection. It could be my favorite out of my entire collection. It is just gorgeous, and the fact that it was gifted to me is just so special. From Tokyo Disney Resort, we have this rubberized pin of Daisy. I actually had a hard time getting it. I had it in the mail a few times, but it just never came. Finally, I did get one, and it's just her head, and I love that bow. Like, really, how pretty is that bow? This beautiful sticker you're seeing here was actually in one of my Kawaii Club mailers, and it's just so beautiful and so fierce and sassy. I had to go on the board. From the Tokyo Disney Spring Collection or Easter Collection, here is this Easter egg of Daisy, and it's kind of a weird pin, not gonna lie to you, but it was Daisy and I love her, so she is on my board. Okay, making our way down to kind of the center of the board here. This first one was a skiing pin. This is also an LE of 3000. It was gifted to me by another one of my great friends, Miss Jessica Cherry. This grand opening Disney Shanghai Resort pin is so gorgeous. I loved this entire collection. I have a few others of this one, and there's a few others I would like to get, but of course I needed to have the Daisy one. This one is actually the one that was gifted to me by my friends, the Disney Sisters. I did already have this one, but it had a small flaw in it, so I actually gave that one to Chloe. Ooh, honestly, I'm a good mom. And I put this one down here on my Daisy board. From a lanyard set that Ty actually had, there was this Daisy one. We did pin trade for it because I had a pirate pin that he wanted, and he gave me this Daisy one, so my kid is just so super awesome and considerate. From Disney Hollywood Studios 25th anniversary, they came up with this really awesome park set. It was a mystery blind bags, and it was like old-timey characters, so they are all dressed in like old-timey ways. I had opened a few of these, but I actually got the same pins in every single one, so I gave up on it. So I did have to trade for this one, but obviously Daisy was the one that I wanted the most. I love how she looks so nostalgic in this one, and it's just beautiful. Alright, onto these next three pins right here. So this first one is just a hidden Mickey one that you can pick up, you know, anywhere. I did get this one through a trade. I'm pretty sure it's a fake, but honestly, I just loved it, and Daisy just looks lovely, so I kept it until I can at least find a real one. This next pin of Daisy on a ship or about to board a ship, I absolutely loved. I do believe this is part of the cruise line, and it's so awesome. We love boats. We are lucky enough to go on boats quite often in the summertime, so it is something I would also like to collect, some of the ships. But obviously with Daisy looking so fantastic and about to get on a boat, like, it had to happen. From the booster pack of Nerds, this is this Daisy Nerd one, and honestly they were all so cute. I thought they were so awesome, and calling them nerds, like, oh, they look adorable. This one here is also a Christmas ornament one. It was a part of the 2017 limited edition. It actually came with two. So it was this one, and it actually came with like the little ornament that she's holding in her hand. That was also a pin, and these are so sweet. I also have this one and another one that was also given to me by my friends the Disney Sisters, and I love it. So I have one on my regular board now and one for my Christmas board. My last pin that is just Daisy on this pin board is this Color the Night pin, and look at how colorful and beautiful it is. I got this through a trade from some Disney friends who actually live not too far away from me, so I was very happy to trade for that one. And it's just so colorful and gorgeous, and I really love it. Now these last three here are my Daisy and Donald. I don't actually collect Donald, but I mean, you know, they're kind of a pair, they're kind of a match. You get one with the other. So every once in a while you do get pins with the both of them, so this is my little homage to that. So this first one here from the Beach Club Resort 2018 is this snow globe pin. You actually can't really see Donald, he's kind of covered up by one of the snowflakes. but it is Daisy and Donald on the carousel, and it's so gorgeous, and I was actually lucky enough to be gifted this by my friend Christina from Playdates and Travel, so thank you so much. I'm very, very happy to have this pin. Another pin that I was gifted again by the beautiful Happily Ever Evie is this Darling and Dapper pin from Dapper Day 2017. I think this is so cool. I love the way that they're depicted in this. It's like new school meets old school, and absolutely love it. There's a few other years I would really like to get as well. And last, we have the grand opening Disney Resort Shanghai pin. This is also like a snow globe, and there is Daisy and Donald on the side, and it's so pretty, glittery and sparkly, and just awesome. So here is the board in its entirety. I actually picked this up from the dollar store. It had a glass in it. Actually, it was a mirror. So I just popped the mirror out and I just took some cork and covered it with this fabric that I also found at the dollar store, and I got this beautiful, beautiful pin board, and I'm so in love with it and so happy with it. Well, you guys, there it is, as promised, my Daisy pin board. I hope you guys really, really like this and like this video. Alright, Twinklers, no matter what you guys are doing today, I hope you're having an absolutely magical day, and I will talk to you all real soon. Bye!